Hello, good evening. You're getting bonus content here. This is normally reserved for our Premier members, who are patrons, who are signed up. You can sign up for the price of a cup of coffee.
Nice.
Less than a cup of coffee at bloody some coffee outlet, I tell thee, where we do. This was normally behind the paywall, so to speak, if you like. But we're playing tonight, and we just thought, why not?
It's the first one, isn't it?
First one. We're here in the studio. Let's do this one live for everybody to come in and have a chat about the Accrington Stanley, the big game, Accy away.
Yeah.
And you've just said, and I agree, that you're sort of quite looking forward to watching Everton tonight.
You know what? It's the first time in a while where I've been excited for the season to start, but I think it's more the fact of, you know, watching like the Club World Cup, watching like the Women's Euros, stuff like that. You can watch it, and I enjoy watching football, but there's not that connection to the club. And with Everton, it's different. And I think going into this one now, I think it's always exciting to see, you know, young players and see how they do. And there's players like Harrison Armstrong, Alcaraz, stuff like that, who, and even the younger ones who don't really have a name, like a Heath and stuff like that, who I think it'd be interesting to see what they're playing like and sort of get an idea from what Moyes wants to do in the upcoming season, because he obviously came into Everton. It was bad. Very bad. And he sort of, he had to act quick, didn't he, to get results. But now we're going to start to see like a proper plan, a proper pre-season. We're going to see how he's going to sort of change everything to fit the way he wants to play, and if there is going to be anything different, because we've lost Calvert-Lewin and Decore. You'd argue like Everton's, they've been like the main two at Everton, like at least attacking wise, the main two, and how we've played. So are we going to carry on playing with that sort of like Decore role player where he presses everywhere, he's sort of a midfielder but he's sort of a striker, or are we going to switch it up and have someone a bit more like free flowing, or what? I think obviously I'm not expecting to see everything that Everton are going to do in this one game, but I think it'll just be exciting just to see the little tweaks and how the young players are doing, and who could maybe be in for a shot for like the going to America and stuff like that. But yeah, quite excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. The thing with pre-season, right, I absolutely love it. I love it because it's just
no pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah.
You can just watch Everton have a game of footy. Now, ideally, you would, you'd watch this game and Everton would be unveiling 3 or 4 new signings, and that's the excitement. But it's the first one. They've only been back pre-season for just over a week. It's the first game. We might see Mark Travers tonight.
Yeah.
He signed. He was on Merseyside having his medical yesterday. It's all been done. It's completed and all that. Now, I don't know, but he may well be in the Everton side tonight.
Yeah.
He might play half a game, whatever. You get to see him. If not, you'll see him at Blackburn at the weekend with Jordan Pickford, I imagine he'll do half a game each. But like you've just said, Harrison Armstrong, we obviously saw him. He went off to Derby, did very well. I imagine he'll feature tonight. And Charlie, Timmy Irabunum, Chimiti, who we didn't see hardly any of course.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Chimiti completely.
He was good last pre-season. I say good, he done well against Sligo and then got injured against Salford. So, you know, seeing someone like him, and we'll see how we go, and it's just the first one with no pressure. I mean, Steve Newman says, I'm gutted the footy is back, was enjoying the time off from Everton. Well, it's only pre-season game, it doesn't matter, Steve.
Yeah, it's not really.
So even Blackburn, it won't matter. For you, none of these should just be games where you just go, Everton are on, and if you want to watch it, great, and if not, you just go, how did he get on? Sound, move on.
Yeah.
There's no pressure, it's just pre-season, doesn't mean a thing, does it? It'll really, for me personally, it'll go up a notch when I'm in New Jersey watching us against
that's like the
Bournemouth.
Pre-season.
But even them, James, really, they're just pre-season games. That's all they are.
It feels like there's 2 phases though, isn't it? This is like the pre-season.
Yeah. But I'm saying that because when we went, I remember being in Baltimore when we played Arsenal, and we got beat 2-0, and they were just much better than us, and it was like, do you know what I mean? I was there watching it, and it was like, I'd like us to be better than what we are, but we got beat, and it was one of those things, you know, when you moved on. Minnesota was worse, because even though I thought Minnesota would Actually, did I? Now, I thought it'd be a draw because I knew that they were like a tough team, and they were halfway through their season, and we were still a bit all over the place. That was embarrassing. The 4-0 was embarrassing. It really was. Sat there in that stadium that night was embarrassing. But at the end of the day, you still come away and go, it's a pre-season game.
Yeah, it's not the end.
Do you know what I mean? The Roma one's the real one in front at the Hill Dickinson Stadium in front of our own crowd. Big one, unveiling that to me is you cannot lose that one. I want to win every game, by the way, and I expect Everton to win tonight. But if they don't, Steve, I'm just trying to say, let it wash over you. It's pre-season. Got to get it right. Leeds is the most important. I've seen Everton. Remember under MOYES one year when we won the Australia Cup, I think it was that year. We won every pre-season game. And we looked in really good nick. And we played Blackburn away the first game of the season, and Tim Abbott dropped it and we got beat 1-0. And we'd like been building up and everyone was like, oh, I'm excited for this. And it just didn't go that way. And then other pre-seasons I've seen us be rubbish and start the season
22-0
and go, that was amazing. Still the greatest pre-season game ever. Erding 0, Everton 22. In fact, I'm going to watch them highlights before I watch the game tonight, just to see the peakness of Everton.
If they don't get 22, then Moyes out.
Moyes out. No. I'm with you. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
06 Skippy 06 says, thanks for putting this on, lads. Pleasure, mate. Pleasure. Thanks for joining us. Spanny 88 says, good channel, lads, always putting on regular quality content. Thank you very much. My friend Shelley says, thank you, but thank you very much, Shelley. Tom says, I'm actually going to pay the money for the stream, which is bizarre when you think about it. Me too, Tom.
I'm also going to.
Me too. Scott Early says, listen to Toffee TV every single morning in New York. Nice. Thank you guys for all you do. Hopefully get to meet you in less than 2 weeks. Thank you very much, Scott. Looking forward to meeting you, mate. Thank you for tuning in all the way from New York. And be good to meet up in a couple of weeks, mate. Max P, EFC 8. says, my question is, what kit will we wear at Blackburn? I think, and I've had no confirmation of this right now, I think Everton will release the away kit this week.
Probably.
And wear it at Blackburn.
Haven't we done it before, though, where we've won the training kit for a pre-season game? I mean, that a couple of years ago. Swear.
No.
I swear we done that. But
can't remember. I know we released the day we played Wigan years ago under Marco. We released the away kit that morning because we knew we were wearing it in the night. You know what I mean? We've done that a couple of times. I imagine we'll release the away kit Thursday or Friday this week.
Yeah, probably.
And then they'll wear it at Blackburn on Saturday.
That'd be like the big unveiling of it.
Robbie Red Ball says, live up the road from Aki, so I'm going with my best mate who's a Red. Nice. Fair play.
Wasn't it a thing as well that those people who play for them, like they are all from Liverpool? Like when Liverpool didn't Liverpool play them?
Well, they had a few. Yeah, Liverpool. Well, Billy Crellin played.
Oh yeah,
he was on loan from Everton, of course. He was a massive Evertonian. Mm-hmm. Daniel O'Connor says, I'd like to see Chimiti tried out wide.
I think he's too big for that.
Is he though?
He's what, 6'5"?
6'4"?
And he has got good feet.
He'd be a handful, wouldn't he? Imagine him flying down the wing at you.
You know what I think? I was saying this to one of my mates today that I've got in my head and I need to get it out of it. Is that when I think of like, you know, Everton signing a winger or something, I think like, but are they good defensively? Get that out of my head. I know, like, we've been used to, you know, Jack Harrison and Dwight McNeil, and sort of their strength is, you know, they work hard and they'll be good sitting back. And it's like, I need to just get rid of that completely because they're attackers. Just let them attack. And
no, you're browbeaten by Sean Dyche and Rafa of wanting defensive wingers.
That's what, aren't you? Literally every winger we're linked to, like I look at like defensive numbers and stuff. It's like I shouldn't be looking at that.
No. Moyes, don't get me wrong, Moyes wants the work rate, but I don't think that's it.
That shouldn't be like the things you're looking at,
No.
Should be, are they fast and can they score?
Semi-Charm, like I said, 22 goals, so brilliant. Yeah, it was. It was massively amazing. wasn't it? Kmart says, cheers for this, lads. Hope all is well. Yeah, absolutely all is well, and no problem, mate. No problem. A lot of people made up with doing the stream. So, well, thank you all for joining us. Make sure you like it then. If you're here, like it. And if you're here and you haven't subscribed to Inside the Game podcast, go and do it for me. Please, it'll take you 1 second. There's another one coming out tomorrow with a very strong Everton link. Lots of people. It's an older player, but lots of people wanted it. But go and subscribe to the channel. It takes like literally 3 seconds. It's free. Just go and subscribe to it. Steve Newman says, Baz, do you agree with Ped? Too much sentiment in footy. We need to get rid of most of these players. I don't know whether to put it the same way Ped puts it, but what I would say, Steve, is we should be looking to get better than what we've got all the time. Liverpool have just won the league, and I'm using them because they're the champions. They just won the league, and they're trying to buy Isaac.
Yeah. And
they're already the champions, aren't they? And they've spent big money already this summer on other players, haven't they? Okay, they've had a terrible loss to Diogo Jota. I know that. But they bought Florian Wirtz and Frimpong and players like they've already spent money. Man City are a brilliant side. Have spent some. So you should always be looking to upgrade your players. Doesn't mean you can't love your players. It doesn't mean, you know, if those players can... If say Everton brought in Douglas Luiz, we've been linked with him quite a lot, right? Say Everton brought him in, he'd be a big upgrade on what we've got.
Yeah.
Right? And he'd get in over James Garner like that, wouldn't he? No. Comfortably. You wouldn't even have to think about it. Now, does that mean that's the end of James Garner? Possibly, but maybe not. Maybe James Garner's then got to go, can I get as good as Douglas Luiz, or can I get close to where he is? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, James Garner's raised his level.
Yeah.
Now, if James Garner can't, then he's a squad player, or Everton move him on. People look at Dwight McNeil and go, oh, but Dwight McNeil, look at his number. His numbers are set pieces, right? So if Everton bring a right winger in, Dwight doesn't get into Everton's team anyway.
Yeah.
But if Dwight McNeil steps his level up, then he gets in. That's great. That's brilliant for Dwight and brilliant for Everton. The same with if Mark Travers comes in and got as good or better than Jordan Pickford, then he should.
When you seen that sort of with Pickford, didn't you? Was it when Carlo came in and he sort of dropped him for a few games?
Well, Olsen was there and his level went up.
His level went up. So, I don't know, maybe having that someone breathing down the back of your neck, it's going to make anyone better, really.
Of course. So that's where I am. Steve, I'm there with let's bring players in better than what we've got and raise the level of the lads. It's sink or swim football at any level, really. Unless you're just putting a group of kids together and go and kick a ball about. And that's fine to a certain level, but what I've found working with kids is at some stage they want to win. They want to win.
Yeah.
They go past the point of playing a game with the mates and it doesn't matter whether they win, lose or draw.
It's competitive.
They want to win. And as they get older, they want to win more. And I've found that with the kids see my coach. They want to win. And we've brought better players in.
Yeah.
And some people have stayed with us on that sort of journey and got better and better, and others have gone away because they're not at the level of these other. You take that right the way through football, right the way through to elite sport level. That's how good teams develop. Everton have been too sentimental at times, and therefore it's held Everton back. But some of that has been by lack of resources more than making a conscious decision.
Yeah. Do
you know what I mean? I think if Everton would have had tons of money, there would have been less.
You'd be able to trade players in
and buy. And look at Chelsea. Chelsea don't have any sentiment, do they?
None.
They just buy everybody.
And he tried to have sentiment with Conor Gallagher and they sold him anyway, even though the fans made that big. Yeah. I'd have Conor Gallagher at Everton as well.
But yeah.
I know we've been linked to him.
Yeah, I've been linked with him.
I'd be very happy with him.
I've just seen. What did I see? Scott, yes, we are going to the Men in Blazers event. Yeah. Austin says, I'll be at the Chicago match. Can't wait and hope to meet you all. I think Everton might be having some merch for sale, yeah. But yeah, I'll meet you at the see you in Chicago, Austin. Be good to meet you, mate. Where are we? Yeah, Daniel says looking forward to the game. Hopefully some fun performances. Yeah, definitely. Harrison, no. Crimson, no. It's not going to be a watch-along. Harrison, don't like watch-alongs, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
We done one, we done Sligo last year, but it was because it kicked off at like 4 o'clock or something on the Friday, so we done a watch-along for the Sligo game last year.
Yeah.
And it's all right, but it's just, I haven't really thought about it, and it's setting it up and all of the stuff, so... And I'll be honest, I'm going to watch it with me dad.
Yeah, same.
And with Zach. So I'd rather, no disrespect to any of you lovely people who are watching, but I'd rather watch it with me dad and me lad. To be fair, just sat in ours. Had Ped have been here and had we gone, Ped's going, actually, Ped's going. Like, no chance of getting tickets for me and Zach, and I left it too late for Blackburn. And it was sold out. So I'll be watching that one on the stream as well. But I am taking him to America to watch those 3. So I've got a bit of... Is he
going to all 3 with you?
He's going to all 3. Wow. So a bit of a pass out there.
Yeah. He can't be annoyed at you for not going to Blackburn.
No.
He's going to New York.
No, exactly. Yeah, and I'm like that. I could never do a competitive game watch-along. We done them in COVID.
No.
But I could not sit and watch a proper Everton Premier League away game as a watch-along. No chance. But nice one for asking. But yeah.
Not at all. We get in the Champions League.
Yeah, mate. Well,
they do Champions League.
Yeah.
Or do they do them all for all?
Yeah. So Scott, see you at the Men in Blazers thing. Yeah, where are we? We will be making daily vlogs, Steve, when we're in the USA. Absolutely, we will. So yeah. Dave Wilson says, "Hi lads, I feel more positive than I have in years as the Friedkins and Moyes are getting proper players in. I also feel Barry and Beto will have more chances due to better players." Yeah, hope so. That's the thing, isn't it? We've got very, very, very good defensive numbers last season. Third best defence. We can't score the goals. That's been the problem. So if we can raise the chances created, score more goals, and we keep most of what we had last season, we'll be in a good place, won't we?
But then does that, just being sort of a devil's advocate to it, but does that defensive numbers not come from the fact of what I was saying before about when I'm thinking about wingers? A part of me's thinking about like the defensive numbers of them.
Okay.
If you remove them sort of defensive wingers, then does it open the defense? Will you get a new reality of what the defence is then, in a way?
Right. What I would say, and you're absolutely right, sometimes you have to sort of give up a little bit of one to get the other.
Yeah.
I understand that. But if you look at what Moyes did when he come in, we scored more goals. I don't think we conceded that much more than what we had when we hardly attacked. So we balanced it up.
Yeah, because I suppose you look at like games like, I don't know, like the Tottenham one where we scored loads but we conceded a few as well. So it's a mix, isn't it? But if you
I'd put it this way, I'd rather see 3-2s than 1-0.
100%, yeah.
Wouldn't it?
I mean
1-0's great.
Attack, but still.
1-0's great, don't get me wrong.
I'd never feel safe ever at 3-2, but I suppose if you look at like the individual qualities of like a Pickford, a Branthwaite and Tarkowski, there's nothing like sort of alarming where you go, they couldn't really do it.
No.
Yeah. Like they all look like solid players, good players.
No, it'll be sound. Tim McVeigh, no Everton Argyle link on this. I've looked, there's been about 3.
Yeah.
Hasn't there who've had the Everton Argyle link?
Yeah. Did you see one?
Neil Tuchner, Nick Chadwick.
Yeah.
Stephen Schumacher.
Yeah. You almost had
Wayne Rooney.
Yeah. You almost had another one though, didn't you?
Argyle.
He never came in the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird how it's been.
This one's got 50% of it.
Yeah. Zero Signal says, Baz, I'm taking my 3 boys to Ewood Park and I'm in the home end. It's Rockham. No chance of Everton. Yeah. No chance of getting any in the Everton end, is there? Steve, you know what, mate? last season, it came round too quick. I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Mainly because of who the manager was. I just did. It was just like, oh my God, here we go. And he was, you know, yeah. Everyone knows my feelings towards him. But this time, I'm looking forward to it. I do love the break, though. I get in that weird space where I couldn't wait for the season to end, as in, not the way I had done under the previous fella. It was sort of just like, oh, the season, you know, we're safe, it's good and all that. And then the season ends, it's like, lovely that. And then once you sort of get, I think doing this, Steve, once you sort of get past that, like, first bit, you're like, you want something to happen. Because obviously we've got to create content every day. And you want to create real content. And sometimes it's a lot of it's hypothetical content. When we've done a lot of factual stuff. Yeah. But we've also done a lot of hypothetical stuff, haven't we? You know, what about this player? So, in this job, and I use the term loosely, you want the stuff back because it gives you something real to focus on, and then you can pick apart stuff and you can look for it. So I'm all right, I'm ready to watch them tonight, but for the 2 seasons where the other fella was our manager, pre-seasons with Graham under him, they were like Graham under him.
He looked awful.
He was terrible. Looked terrible under him Anyway. It
was embarrassing.
That one in the future, Danny, I'm hoping. So there you go for that other Argyle link, yeah. I hope you've gone, anyone who's gone over and subscribed to the link James has put to Inside the Game, give me a little thumbs up in the comments, please, who've just gone and done it then. If you've got 3 email addresses, do it off them then if you've already done it. But just give me a little thumbs up so I can see a few
20,000,
beautiful people. It's getting up towards the 20,000, and once you get, I'll just bore you all with this very quickly and get back to Everton now. Once you sort of get over those markers, it's easier to attract guests as well. You know, when you're trying to get other ones and you go, because maybe I'd do it. It's like, well, what am I getting out of it? Let's have a look. Well, what's the following like? Yeah. Oh, okay, it's got a decent amount of followers.
If you look at sort of the
some of the subscribers, God, some of the numbers ridiculous. Are fantastic. Absolutely.
Even with something like, I know you'd say the smaller names, they do really, really good.
Yeah. No. Spanny88, thank you very much, mate. Please, Blue Cali, thank you very much. Kmart says, love Inside the Game, Baz Greywick. Thank you very much. James, a big part of putting it all together and producing it all. So
this one tomorrow is one of my favourite ones.
Yeah, I loved the tomorrow's one. I love Stephen Schumacher though, he was fantastic.
He was really good too.
Shelley, thank you very much, much appreciated. Is that SLSH? Shlish? If it is, thank you very much. Joe Adams says, how will I get the game on the telly? Can get it on the phone. Can you not cast it to your TV if it's on your phone?
That'd be the way.
Normally, you just cast it onto you. Have you got a smart telly? Most tellies you can do it, can't
you? Even if it's just a smart telly that you can't cast it to, you can go, if you've got like a Google on your telly, you can just log into the app. That's how I do it normally.
Zero signal. Nice one, mate. Reece Jones, thank you very much. Jonesy, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let me just have a quick look on Prem for some comments. That refreshes. Well, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Mark, I've just left them out of the news. Mark, to be honest, says, what's with the John Stones links today? There has been another couple of... I don't know, mate. Maybe... See, I don't... If Everton were... If Everton were going to play him as a defensive midfield player, the injuries don't allow for that. But I just mean, I'd sort of understand where the links are coming from. Yeah. But Michael Keane signed again. We're not going to play John Stones centre-back. No. We're not going to get John Stones anyway, but we're not going to play him centre-back. So I don't quite get the links where it's come from, to be honest.
Just seems like she's using Everton's name for something.
Yeah. Royal Blue Rich says, Accrington Stanley, who are they? From the famous milk advert, of course, which James will have no clue.
I've seen it.
Have you seen it? Okay, good lad. Good lad. Danny Cathcart says, get them legs stretched tonight. James Wallen says, does anyone have a discount code for both games? I'm an Everton Plus member and didn't receive an email. I don't know. I haven't done. I need to go and do it, don't I? Actually, in case it's all messing about when I need
I
to do
haven't
it.
done it either.
Mark says, these local teams like Accrington, Tranmere, Stockport, we should have at least one or more players out on loan at them a season. I agree. They've got to want the players and like are going to play them, of course. But what are we going to say?
Didn't we used to always loan them out to Tranmere?
They've got to play
Lewis
them.
Gibson or something, he got like an ACL. Or was it Morgan Feeney at Tranmere?
Feeney.
Yeah.
Lewis Warrington played half a season at Tranmere, though, and was excellent.
I know when I used to ask him because one of my mates goes to all the Tranmere games. He said he was like one of the best midfielders he's seen.
Yeah, he was really good. We should do the teams that you put those teams are trying to achieve something, so our lads have got to be ready to go into those teams, but yeah, they would be good. Steve P says, I think we need to move away from that number 10 role. We're way too reliant on it last season and barely won a game without Decore, a player who scored 3 goals all season. I think we need a proper 3 midfield, a 6 and 2 8s with a real front 3. Steve, this is something I've been calling for ages, a flat 3 in midfield. I've been calling for it for ages. I think that's where the energy needs to be. And then if you wanted it, then you could play a proper front 3 then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And have two forwards, which would then almost lend itself to having the opportunity to play a Chimiti as one of your wide forwards. Not saying he could do it, but that kind of thing. Whereas
back to like sort of like an Ancelotti squad. I know he was more
having real 3. We've never ever played a real 3.
But it was the Corey Gomez Allen midfield and that like allowed for James to sort of fit in, where he didn't have to do anything really defensively. That sort of
James, Richie, and Dom. Yeah, basically.
That was sort of
that was closer to a real 3 than what we've had, but still wasn't what I would call a genuine.
Even before that, it used to be Schneiderlin and Gay, and then Barkley or someone.
Oh, Ross, good player. Benjamin says still can't get over his Man City signing £1 billion share deal over 10. Yeah, it's a disgrace, really. Is that fair market value? Don't think so.
Yeah.
Don't think so. Steve P says, seeing Roma are about to sign Richard Rios pains me. They're also about to sign El. Everton have been linked with him, though. El Yanui, haven't they? From Lens. Everton were linked with him.
Feels like whoever Roma gets linked to Everton, going to inevitably be linked to. Same with the other way around.
Mendoza, the Maple Leaf Toffee, says, who'll be watching this drinking a glass of cold milk? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I won't be, but I get the reference, of course. Tim says, I haven't watched the one with Shuey yet, still a bit raw, but not as raw as me. No, listen, Shuey did well, though, didn't he? I know if it's, quite clearly, Tim, you're a Plymouth fan, of course, Argyle man, but he did well. He took it up into the championship, and I know he moved on. So yeah, I get it, but it is very good, and he absolutely loved his time at Argyle. So yeah. Skippy says Everton still have not sent out the codes. Oh my God.
I didn't even know you had to get a code.
No.
I just thought if you wanted an Everton TV, it'd just be £7.50.
Oh my God. Scott, thank you very much for subbing, mate. Much appreciated. Paul Temp, thank you very much for subbing. Chris Hill, thank you very much for subbing. Toffee Keith, thank you very much. Oh my God, remember him in the Carlier or in the... Remember them ones?
The KFC one.
Yeah, Sophie said that's where John Stone's link come from.
I have got a code for it.
Oh?
It was in me junk.
Oh, your disc. Oh, it's in the junk. Yeah, if you tried your job, I've seen this. Someone said this before.
Yeah,
I'm going to check now.
I seen someone put in the comments if you check there and it's in mine.
I'm going right this second. This is enthralling for everybody who's watching. Me checking my junk. I mean, I didn't think I'd say that today, in all fairness. Let me have a little look. We'll have a look. My word, we'll have a look.
Of course, we'll have a look.
It's going to say what's it under, James, but quite clearly it's under Everton.
Stream Accrington and Blackburn for $7.49 from ticketing at email.evertonfc.com.
What time did that go to you?
Friday, 5 o'clock.
Last Friday?
Friday the 11th of July, yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, James, why didn't you tell me then?
How much junk do you have?
I'm just seeing if it got me really. It went into Everton Football Club. No, mine just was in my normal one.
Oh, really?
Stream Everton, buy now with the code.
Yeah. Promo code at the bottom.
Why's yours in blue? Mine's in white.
I think because it's probably in the junk. It messes up like the format of it.
Ooh, interesting. There you go. Anyway, right, let's have a look. Benny G, thank you very much for subbing, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, I realised when I said that was probably not the greatest thing to say. But hey ho, I apologise. Not what I thought I'd be saying when I come on. So what are you thinking tonight then? If you had to pick an Everton line-up tonight, how do you think they'd line up?
So I'd imagine obviously it's going to be, what's his name, Tyler in goal, isn't it? Because I feel like if Travers is there, I feel like he'll only be on the bench, or he might get a second half because you wouldn't throw him in after 1 or 2 days at most training with them.
Why not though? Experienced goalie, international goalie.
I know, but
for a friendly.
Yeah, but I feel like, yeah, I suppose.
I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way. I'm just saying.
Tyler's performed well though in pre-season.
Yeah, he's gone up there. He deserves to have
at least 45 minutes. Yeah,
I agree.
So, and then I'd like to see Branthwaite and O'Brien playing together as like the centre backs. Michael Keane on the bench. I'd play Patterson at right back purely for the fact that you've seen. There's been loads of videos, hasn't there, of just him defending. I think it was against. Was it Isaac Heath he was up against? So I'd play Patterson. Left back, we've only really got one choice anyway. So it'd have to be Michalenko, wouldn't it? And then midfield. But midfield's a tough one because there's not loads of options. So you'd have to do, wouldn't you? You'd have to play Alcaraz on the left. Harrison Armstrong in the middle, so sort of your 10 type of thing, midfield 10. Dwight McNeil on the right, then Irabunum and Garner behind them, and then Beto or Schmidt up front.
Yeah.
I'd pick Schmidt just because I want to see him, but I think it'll be Beto.
Yeah, I imagine Beto will start.
Would you do anything different than that? And then second half, you throw all like the younger ones on to get a goal.
See, I think it'll be a mixture.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I think if you start with almost like a full strength, depends how many. I'm trying to think who's even going to be on the bench for Everton.
I know, because there's a few, isn't there? Like Isaac Heath. What is his position? Because he's played a few, hasn't he?
See, if you think about it, right, you've got whatever goalie's in there. It'll probably be tired of first half, say Travers second half maybe, and then you've got 3 choices at right back, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like Patterson, Coleman, or O'Brien.
Yeah.
Like, but what he could do is, I don't think Tarky would be involved.
No,
obviously
too soon.
So Branthwaite, Keane, and O'Brien are your 3 centre backs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what did he do? I don't know if they took a Reece Welsh with them or an Alec Thomas with them. Alec Jones there just singing Alec Thomas with them or whatever. Whether they do that.
I'm just looking through the under 21 team now, seeing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what we did at Salford last season was we played basically the first team for an hour and we were winning 1-0, and then he put 9 kids on and they got beat 2-1, didn't he? And I know you can go, well, it doesn't matter and all that. I get it, but I think it's a better balance for those younger players if they're playing with first team players as well. The thing is, how many first teamers are going to be on the bench? We haven't got a big squad anyway, so how many sort of experienced pros are going to be sub?
Yeah.
So if you went with obviously one of the keepers, so just say for argument's sake, he started Patterson at right back, Jake O'Brien, Jared Branthwaite, Michalenko as a back 4. That leaves on the bench Seamus Coleman and Michael Keane.
Yep.
So they're 2 subs to come on, aren't they?
I doubt Coleman will be ready as well.
I've been training. Right? But just let's say he is, right? So there's 2 subs there, 2 first teams who can come on at half time. And then in midfield, you had James Garner, Tim Irabunum, Harrison Armstrong.
Yep.
And then you had Illiman and... No, Jai's not there. So Dwight McNeil, Charlie Alcaraz and Beto. You'd only left yourself with Chimiti. Have I missed anyone else?
don't think so.
Because Njai's here, Garner's still here.
Yeah.
You know, so therefore, you're talking 3 senior.
Yeah.
I'm saying senior, Timothy. But, you know, 3 sort of senior players who were on the bench. So is Moyes really, is he going to have another 8 players on the, or 7 kids on the bench, and he's going to put 7 on with Coleman, Keane and Timothy? That doesn't make sense either. So some players might do an hour.
And then the red, yeah.
But I think you're more likely to see a couple of the younger players mixed with the first team.
Yeah.
And then a couple more first teamers coming on with a few, do you know what I mean?
Minutes,
like
yeah.
that. But I've got a clue, to be honest. Let's see.
It's
Zero, I love it. I love the getting the tune out of Aled Jones. I love it. Sheriff may be there as well, Martin Sheriff. He was up in Scotland, wasn't he? Braden Graham.
Yeah.
He was one that they all...
Roman
you know.
Dixon, he went to thingy, hasn't he? It was a Stockport.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eli Campbell, Reece Welch. Eli Campbell just signed a new deal, didn't he?
Campbell signed a new deal, yeah.
So maybe he's, I don't know.
Patrick, there's no need to defend him. It's getting a bit annoying. The fella was terrible. Frank Lampard kept us up. I haven't seen any love for Frank Lampard. We were gone under Benitez. Lampard done unbelievable to keep us up. Dyche's done a good job. But the same fella, we'd be playing in the Championship this season, if he'd have stayed. So let's just leave it there, right? He was a terrible manager last season. End of story. And he made me not even want to go and watch my football team, so I'll never forgive him for that. You are good. You look after him and defend him the way you want to, but you can't ask me to not vent my feelings if you're going to do yours. Or if I do it, you're quite welcome to come back. It is what it is. But let's not give him too much praise, because that's getting really annoying now. Really annoying, the amount of money the fella cost us in not getting put on telly, selling Onana, then cry-arsing about it, costing us 20 million probably on Onana, 15 million.
Yeah.
We'd have got it if he'd have actually played them. So, it's one of them. Anyway, let's move on. 06, Skippy 06 says it worked. So, he's sorted. They're in. They've got the games. Good. So, it's all good. Let's hope now the stream is perfect. I remember, did you buy Preston last year?
I bought them all, yeah.
Yeah, so Preston last year went off. If you remember, it went off for about 20 minutes. And I'm sure... we missed Lindstrom, it was on full, but I'm sure Jake O'Brien's goal, he scored it when the stream was off.
It wasn't something like...
It was to be fair to Everton, it was a power outage, wasn't it? But that's really, really, really frustrating, wasn't it? Because you were just watching it going, oh my God, how?
But what, yeah. Well, the Friedkins own like a filming company, don't they? So
I don't think they're turning up to stream it, James.
They're charging for it.
See, I'm roasting, mate, in here. I am very... I don't even know why it's so warm, because it's definitely a lot cooler today.
It was freezing when I got in my car this morning.
Isn't it roasting in here now?
Yeah.
It's the lights after sort of being in here all day. The light, well, the rooms obviously must be too dingy. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. The whole point is an hour. Is an hour like? Are you okay to do an hour after this amount of training? Well, yeah, probably. Years ago, the players used to go on the piss for 6 weeks and 7 weeks and come back to pre-season, and then that's why they didn't want to play a lot of time, and then the muscles had got hamstring. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now they give them they come back with it, a millimetre of fat on them, and they're all, you see them, look at it.
Still training.
Look at Barry.
Yeah.
And Mick. With my voice, look at Barry. Oh, I was right then. Look at Tierno Barry and Mykonos. Yeah. There, he's training every day. He's put a video up and he's doing all sorts of training. So they are quite fit. So they've had a week. I don't know, I didn't have it sort of confirmed on it, but I don't know whether or not they had this bounce game, but there was rumours of a bounce game at the end of the week. Everton haven't put anything out, of course, they haven't, and fair play. Behind closed doors, non-contact footy, it's fine. So therefore, they'll have got some minutes maybe in the leg. So an hour probably isn't too big a stretch. And if you're one of the if you're sort of one of the younger lads who's in that squad tonight going there, you'd want to get at least half an hour, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, if you're Isaac Heath, say, and you've gone up to Scotland and you've done all right, you'd hope that the manager would have give you like half an hour, wouldn't you, in a game like this? So,
and you want to just give yourself the best chance of being taken to America as well, if it's possible.
Yeah, of course. Well, we're going to need them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's be honest, we're going to need some of these lads.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's what I mean. But he's not going to be able to take them all, but at least a good few will be able to be taken.
Yeah. The Tommy says, do you reckon Dan Friedkin will be at the Roma game?
Yeah.
First, I imagine. So I'm just wondering if he'll be at any of the summer series, given it's in. I guess it depends where he is, but given it's in the States, interesting. But he's got to be at the Roma game, hasn't he? Surely.
Yeah, it's like
they've got to be there. The new season starting, new ground, the two clubs he owns.
Yeah.
Surely him and Ryan would be there. You'd expect them to be.
Yeah, and both games as well.
Do you find it mad he's not been to any Everton games yet? Because he's been to Roma. I don't know how often he goes to Roma, but he's been there. A bit, hasn't he?
It's interesting. I can get why. Why not, in a way?
Can you?
Would you feel like, I don't know, you're stealing the light away from being like the... But I suppose it was long enough where he could have just came to one, couldn't he?
See, I thought he'd be at the Southampton game.
Yeah.
Just because it was the last ever one. We were safe. There was no sort of spotlight on him. It was done. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
and Roma had done their bit.
He's done something.
Yeah. It's fair play. It's absolutely fair play. Like, but yeah, I thought he would have maybe come to that game because it was the last ever one. But fair enough. You know, he might have just wanted to. I'll wait till I get to the new gaff where the seats are better.
Wait till I've had the proper imprint on it.
You know. So. Because if he never went to Roma games as well, you'd be, well, he's just the owner. And it's a business acquisition, but
he went.
We'll see, won't we? John Stones. Honestly, I haven't seen him. A 19-year-old Keys Schmidt. I don't think I've seen him, mate. But I will have a little look for him on your recommendation.
Have a look.
I'll have a look. Of course, I'll have a look. David says, don't know if I can watch later. My oldest cat, who's over 18, is dying and I'm in bits. Oh, my God. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah. Pets are special, aren't they? Andy says, evening gents, got my match pass for tonight and Saturday. Looking forward to both games. Toffee TV first, of course, though. Absolutely. Dex says, we'll be watching a game on TV and where it'll be. I'll be watching it on Everton TV, mate, yeah. Gary Ward says, just had to look around and couldn't find the game streaming on any of the usual suspects in the USA.
I'll have a look on this thing.
I just no clue if it'll be streamed anywhere, but I'll be watching it through Everton TV, obviously. But
the only place on this app that normally tells me where it's getting done, it's on in Norway in VG Plus. That's the only international coverage of it.
There you go. Benjamin says, would be interesting to see if Eli Campbell gets a run out, seeing as though he's been out on loan. Yeah, it would. And just signed a new 2-year deal, didn't he? Because he can play left back as well, and we don't even have Ashley Young anymore to cover left back, so might be interesting to see if he comes on.
So it's either he plays left back or Michalenko's playing a full 90.
Or Patterson plays there.
True. But then he has to play right back.
Yeah. Benjamin says, have we bought those two young lads from Charlton and done with Charlton and Hearts? Yeah, it seems so. Mark says, is Francis Okoronkwo still an Everton player? I think he is. I just haven't heard anything about him. He was at Salford and he got injured, didn't he? So,
I think he was linked to it going, wasn't he?
Rob, no, it's not on any US platforms as far as I'm aware tonight. So, I don't know. Other people might know. It might come on late. I have no idea, mate. I'm just watching it. I'm just buying it off Everton. So I've no idea, to be honest. You have to just try it, look out, see if there's if people sort of, put a link out. Hakon says, yeah, that Fiji live in Norway is the only one he's sort of seen. Sean says, Basm on my diet now, any recommendations on the HUEL flavours? For what, the shakes or the pouches, the hot pouches? Let me know which one. The blue. No, Steve P was asking me about them. The blues. I haven't seen him, or if I have, he hasn't stuck in my head at the moment. Yeah, Okaronko still plays for us. I just think he's just had a...
Yeah, I know.
I think he got injured towards the end of the season, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he was linked away though as well.
Well, he will. I suppose he will be, won't he? If he's not being fit. Carsten says, "What do you think about this 11? Tyrer in goal, Patterson, Bramthwaite, O'Brien, Dixon. Dixon at left back.
Isn't Dixon left now?
Alcaraz, Irabunum, Garner, and Michalenko. No, you've had a nightmare there, Carsten. Putting Michalenko and McNeil on the wings. Come on, mate. That's controversial.
Yeah. I swear, wasn't it that Dixon's going to Stockport anyway.
He's going on loan. Has he gone though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. He's going on loan. Yeah, he's going on loan. Lennon Miller is highly rated, Daniel. And I know Everton have watched them, because Everton have got their eye on quite a few younger lads up there who are sort of making waves. And as you can see, they got Kieran Loney last year. They've gone and got Dodds from Hearts. But yeah, I don't know whether he'll develop well enough for Everton in the Premier League. You don't know, do you? But he looks decent, yeah. Yeah, don't get the Thai green chili. Right, for the pouch. So I like the Cajun pasta on the hot pouches. I have that one. Or the chili's not bad either. They're the only sort of two that I go between on the pouches. Ped's had a few of them, to be fair. I think he likes most of them. The Thai, I don't really like Thai curry, so I haven't tried that one. On the shakes, I like the vanilla one's nice. Strawberries and cream is lovely. That's a really nice one. Chocolate one's all right. And I've got an iced latte, which I haven't tried, in the fridge flavour. I haven't tried that one yet, so I can't give you a report on that one.
Coming soon, though.
Coming soon. But I've also had the powder that makes them, basically, like makes a milkshake, and I've had salted caramel flavour on that one. That's quite nice as well. So there you go. And if you're gonna do it, we've got a HUEL code in the description. So, but the sound, they might have yesterday. I think might have vanilla yesterday. So, El Forno, the score says, would you take Matt O'Reilly if the fee wasn't he linked with Roma?
Yeah, I think he is going to Roma.
He's going to Roma, I think, mate, to be fair, but I don't know, he didn't really do great, did he?
Yeah.
At Brighton, he was decent, but he got the injury and that knocked him back. Brilliant at Celtic, though. But yeah, I think he's definitely got something, absolutely. Tom says, bottled it this morning when Pickford was standing next to me at the till at Cafe Nero. Went to bits and couldn't get a word out. Oh. Come on, mate. He'd be made up to speak to you.
What did he get?
Graham Rogers says, Lennon Miller is outstanding. My dad's a member of the Well Society, keeps going on about him. 80. I know that Everton have looked at him. Let's hope the have a bit more of a look at him. You get, if you do our code, where are we here?
I found it.
It's there somewhere.
So,
actually, it's not in the live thing, James. You've slipped there, my friend. You're going to have to get that in.
Why isn't it in though? Head normally puts them in, doesn't he? I don't know. It'll be on the YouTube one.
Yeah, it needs to be put into the uploads. The nice thing, Sean, honestly, mate, they're nice. They're nice. I was on them. Ped, give me some sticker first, and now we'll tell you that he's the one who sort of invented liking them, even though I was on them way.
Get £10 off your order using code ToffeeTV EFC10.
Toffee TV EFC10 is a code for you if you want to use the HUEL.
I'll put it in the description now as well. So
Get it there. Sean Carson, yes, I would have Kubo, because he has take written on the back of his shirt. So I'm all day with that. A winger that has take, I'd like on the bottom, on the fullback, just written on the bottom, you know what I mean? Carson says, I'm from the US, I got a new Everton kit with Mykolenko on about my birthday. My dad, the day the New Jersey got here, Mykolenko. Oh, I changed his number. Oh, yeah. Oh, Carsten. Yeah, mate. He changed it, didn't he?
Wow, Ped's got like a whole social media on HUEL. You seen that?
On his own?
No, so when you... I didn't know this was a thing. So you go, he's shopping with it, he's put like stuff that you get, and there's photos of like, and videos of yous on it.
Yeah. Classic Ped.
I did not know it was a thing.
Wow. Like, takes all sorts of pictures of me and videos of me drinking me HUEL. Goes, yeah, just look up a minute and I'm just trying to have me lunch or drink me shake, and he's like videoing me or something.
That's not that.
There you go. There you go. You can't have take on me though, can he? Because I wouldn't want the defender taking him on. I want him taking the defender on. That's why I changed it. That's why I changed it. Danny, stop it. Come. Actually, to be honest, Danny, I'm not that bad with corned beef hash. It's Ped who loses his mind the minute you say it.
I don't mind. You know what? I don't mind it, but you know when it gets like crispy.
It will be tacky, by the way, or tacky. It won't be take, but it's
I think it is take, isn't it? Take fusa.
It'll be taka fusa, won't it? Taka fusa, like Japanese, but take. It says take on the back. That's all good. Yeah, go ahead. What
was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, corned beef hash.
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah.
It's like crispy. Not into that. It's like mash. That's all right.
Well, they just crisp the top some. I just have the thingy, but you can't have it crisp. But that's fine if you don't like it.
I don't mind it.
Yeah. What about if you had corned beef hash and mint sauce? See, all of a sudden I've got in your head now. Now you're considering that, yeah.
Mint sauce.
I know it is, because mint sauce with everything for you.
Yeah.
You are the mint sauce guru. You love it, don't you?
I do.
Absolutely love it. What's the weirdest thing you've ever had mint sauce on? Cornflakes.
No, people always it's just chicken nuggets, isn't it? People always say that's weird.
It's a bit weird. That is a bit weird, but fair play. Fair play. Dan says, James says Dan Gosling played for Plymouth. I didn't revive the email, not even in my junk. Have a look at just your emails from Friday then.
Yeah, Friday, 5 o'clock. If not,
oh, sorry. Rob says, are there any of the 3 games they're playing in America broadcast on anywhere else? Yeah, they're not on. They won't be on Everton TV. It'll be on Sky. Have got them, haven't they?
Yeah, it's Sky.
It's Sky. Sky Sports. So Premier Sports will probably have them. I watched some of that summer series last season.
Yeah.
Because it was just on. I think it was on. It was on one of them, because a couple of them on free. They were just free to air, 2 of them.
Oh, really?
On whatever channel it was on the night, yeah. So look out for them, yeah. They won't be on it. I don't think they'll be on Everton TV, you know. Because it's a big thing put on by Sky.
9 o'clock, 11:30 and 10 o'clock, they're all on. So the worst time since America.
No, so it's 4. So we're in New Jersey after 4 o'clock kick-off.
For Bournemouth?
For Bournemouth, yeah. So it's 4 o'clock, and then it's 5:30 for us 11, in Chicago.
How is it?
Oh no, it's half. Hang on. Yeah, 5:30 in Chicago. Yeah, it's an hour.
So it's 11:30 here, and then the last one's 10
the last one's 5 o'clock, Man U. So it's 10 o'clock here. Yeah.
They're not awful times though, because it's America for
No. Mark Max says Daily Mail saying Moyes has backed out of any Douglas Luiz deal. It's the Daily Mail, so therefore it doesn't count. He may well have done, but I wouldn't believe the Daily Mail if they told me it was Tuesday. James Warland says HUEL. I've had Thai green curry, chicken and mushroom, spicy pasta bolognese. All nice. There's his review. Yeah, Ped did say the spicy pasta bolognese was nice. that's one I'm likely to try. Chicken and mushroom, I'm not going to try. And Thai green curry, I'm not going to try. Sean Rooney says, could you see Everton buying Miller and possibly loaning him back? Depends how much they'd want. See, something like that makes loads of sense, doesn't it? Because that's what, say, like a Brighton would do. Buy him from Motherwell and then just let him play for Motherwell this season and develop so he's playing games. Bringing him out of Motherwell's first team
environment as well.
And putting him into Everton's under-21 side makes no sense whatsoever. Does it?
Have we done that with someone? Did we do that with Brandweight?
We did. Well, Carlo gave him his debut, didn't he? We did, but then he went on loan, didn't he?
No, but didn't we loan him out and then loan him straight back to thingy? Or did we not do that?
Oh, we come in at January.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, didn't it? So we come in and then thingy, Carlo gave him his debut at Wolves, if you remember. Wolves beat us 3-0. But no one cared, obviously. And he gave him his debut, brought him on and that. Then he was in and around it. And then the following January, they let him go to Blackburn.
Okay. I remember about Brandweight really was just that red card against Chelsea.
Brentford.
Was it Brentford?
And Ivan Toney went through.
Did he do something against Chelsea though? Yeah, it was Ivan Toney. What happened?
He started off well.
Did he do something weird against Chelsea though?
Weird in what way?
Like,
he didn't just get off the pitch and go like
a bad foul or red or something.
He didn't get a red. He got sent off against Brentford when we were winning 1-0 and we were battering them.
There's something with Chelsea in my head for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know. David Eeyore? No, not Orange Club flavoured hue. That would be not very nice, would it? Come on. Blue 96. Baz, would you have kept Mangala if he didn't get injured? Depends what the price tag would be. He was done all right for us, but he wanted 30 million. He wanted 30 million. He did score at Stamford Bridge in a 1-1 with under Benitez.
I don't know what. I think I've made
I don't know.
I've made something in my head. I don't know. He got sent off at Goodison. I don't know. I've made that up.
Paul Thames says, yeah, Everton USA games are all on Sky. Well, it's Sky's tournament, really, isn't it? So to speak, as in, they have it, don't they? They have the summer series, don't they? So, yeah. Yeah, I remember it. Free kick, whipped to the back post. It was a good goal. Half a team, didn't we? And got a draw.
Yeah.
Under Big Rafa.
Yeah.
Ones each. Yeah.
We've had a few good ones against Chelsea, haven't we?
Yeah, we do all right.
Like, the Sims one. Then there was the Dobbin one as well.
At home, yeah.
There's just a few.
We do really well against them at home. Away with crap.
Yeah.
We've had I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had a few draws. We haven't won this since '94, have we? Which is crazy. We won the FA Cup or a penalty shootout, but we haven't won the game. I mean, we should have won.
That was the thing going into it when last season. That like it's been X amount of years since we won that.
Yeah. I don't know how we didn't get a point this year though.
Yeah.
Really. You know what I mean? Give a goal away, and then we had a couple of McNeil really should have scored, and we've had a couple of chances there. But yeah, so let's see how we get on tonight. I'm looking forward to it, like I say. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know, Davey, if it's on anywhere else, mate. I couldn't tell you. I really wouldn't have a clue. Oh, the Blue 96 has took my mate to his first footy match at Stamford Bridge last year. Got beat 6-0. Not his best introduction. Or got battered, he said, 6-0. Yeah.
That was a bad one.
JL, you're absolutely spot on. We were robbed when Martinez was the manager. That 3-3.
That was, I remember that.
John Terry was about 40 yards offside when he equalised at the last. I mean, Tim Howard dropped the ball, like, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was a mile off.
Was it Tim Howard or was it Rowe or whatever it was? But he was an absolute mile off. Murray scored, didn't he, Funes?
Yeah,
Murray put
remember
us 3-2 up, and then, oh my God, 8 minutes injury time he played, which was a joke, and he scored in like the 8th minute, and he was miles offside. Scandalous. It was scandalous. But yeah. Declan says, "Hi lads, much love, keep up the good work." Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. To see what it'd be interesting to see what the team will be, because Everton haven't, and they don't have to, of course. It's a friendly, it doesn't matter. Everton haven't put the sort of squad out who's gone, and they're under no obligation to who's travelled and all that. But
yeah,
it would have been be dead interesting, I think, to see who's made that squad, wouldn't it?
yeah, definitely.
Because you can't even think about what the team's going to be. Because so I would imagine most of them are going to play an hour.
Yeah, and
I'd
then
say.
they'd switch it. Yeah.
And then just switch it.
It's just, it feels like these are next few, but the whole of the pre-season is massive, mainly for Harrison Armstrong, though, doesn't it?
He's Irabunum now as well. Irabunum, mate.
I know, but he's more involved with the first team. Like, this is Harrison.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It feels like it could go two ways with Harrison Armstrong, where it could go down like a Kieran Dowell path where you'd always just hear about him until he's gone, or like he could actually get into the Everton team now. It's weird. That's what I'm more excited to just see how he gets on.
Yeah. No, Tieno Barry I think is still in Mykonos.
Yeah, he put it up today again.
Yeah.
He's in Mykonos again.
Yeah, so I think the first time we'll see him will be the United States.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, probably will.
He's not going to be back.
Yeah.
Even if he come back to Finch Farm on Thursday.
Yeah. He's had a great time though, hasn't he? He was on holiday, comes sign for Everton, goes on holiday again, and then goes to America with Everton again. He's just having a world tour.
Yeah. Living the dream. And he'd just been in, where was it, Slovakia? Is that where it was? That's where the 21s were, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then went to Miami, then came back, went to Greece, now he's going back to America.
Loves it.
Some of that.
Yeah. He's living the dream, isn't he? Oh, I just want us to get a right winger, James.
I know.
I know I'll say it, and I know I'll bore you with it, but I just want to...
I just mean, how's it got this far into it? We still not had like a proper solid link at one.
That's mad, isn't it?
We've had it for about 8 years.
I was going to say, how's it got this far since 2017? And we haven't got a right winger?
Every time a transfer in the end, you're like, at least they're going to be looking at people now, so when we go on to the next one, they'll get it. And they just never do.
Don't say it.
Although Travers was done quite quick.
No, it was.
Quick turnaround from us being linked to us, actually. So hopefully tomorrow we get linked on, and by Friday he's here. And he's wearing the new away kit, ready for the Blackburn game.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. But imagine it. It would. It'd be quite incredible if that happened, wouldn't it?
That's how you unveil it.
That's a real unveiling. Yeah. Don't forget, if you're just joining us, make sure you subscribe to Inside the Game podcast. Thank you very much. And when you have done, put your thumbs up. Lots of you did it before, and I loved it. James Graham says, Harrison is coming back, Baz. Yeah. Probably. The longer it goes on, the more it seems like Jack Harrison will be back, doesn't it? No, it does, though, doesn't it?
I don't know, but it's just the way people talk about it. Like, I wonder what he thinks about it.
Again, I've said, right, Jack Harrison, as a squad player who predominantly plays on the left, he's all right. Works hard, whatever. He's not a right winger.
Yeah, like, if, say, it's the 70th minute against Brighton, 3-2 up, need someone just to run on, just to chase people down. Jack Harrison's perfect.
He's perfect.
But he should not be starting.
No, not on the right.
Not on the left either.
The best right winger we've had since '93, Alex, is Andrei Kanchelskis. Perfect. After that, you'd say James Rodriguez. No, he's not really. He played on the right, but
yeah.
But yeah.
We went through them, didn't we? We were saying, like, Osman, Morales, Lennon, Walcott, Delafeu.
Oh, I love Jerry, though. I did love
They
Jerry.
were like the only real...
Will, 1987, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated.
But even Morales, he was like on the left quite a bit as well.
But he could play on the right. They're good, though, weren't they? Sean, that is Liverpool John Lennon Airport, who we are partnered with. They are our partners for the year. So that's why we've got that there. Oh, yeah, for me, definitely Kanchelskis, but James, Jerry, good shouts. Morales, good shouts.
It's not been many though.
But the fact I've just stopped at 3.
And Valencia used to play on the right, didn't he?
And we've had a period of time where we had a lot of money as well. One of our most effective players going out to the right was Ross Barkley. Brilliant on the right, whipping them in. We did have Lukaku in the middle with him. Danny, yes. Tom Fellows, yes. Go and get him, right? Go and get him. And then just go and get Kubo. Or go and get, someone like that. Bakayoko, it looks like he's bottling it and going off to Germany.
Boo.
I'm saying bottling it. He's quite clearly going to a good club and playing in the Champions League, but yeah.
You've got him as the director, haven't you?
The which?
You've got him as that director, Klopp. Can't be a good club. Or whatever his role is with the Red Bull clubs.
Yeah. Sorry, if we had.
Someone said, why doesn't it just say LPL? I think it's for Liverpool Airport, the A for airport.
Well, it is. Liverpool John Lennon Airport. It's official title.
Yeah, it's LGLA.
Do it?
No, he said, why doesn't it just say LPL?
Because that'd be Liverpool.
Yeah.
But it's not called Liverpool, is it? It's called Liverpool John Lennon Airport.
Yeah. Yep. Andros Townsend played on the right. He was all right.
He was decent.
Yeah, he's just all right.
Decent, but he's not a. We need 2. We haven't got any, and we need 2.
Yeah.
Tom Fellows, if it's real, right? So that them links were real, then
it'd have been done.
But also, that's 10 to 12 million quid, say. That's brilliant. That sort of amortisation would be 3 or 4 million. 3 million maybe to West Brom. Right? Then you go and get your other target then. Now that other target, is it Ben Doak? Is it Kubo? They're the one, Conceição was linked last night, he wants to stay Juve. If it's one of them, and then you've got Tom Fellows, that's really good.
Yeah.
Really good recruitment. Giving you different options. That's brilliant recruitment. It's if we do it. Emma says, who am I sorting out? What do you mean, Emma?
Yeah. What the sort of Cornby fast chat? That took a weird turn. Didn't take a weird turn?
No. No. Definitely. Yeah, the Blues, I agree. Tom Fellows, and it seemed to me like an easy win as well. Like an easy deal to do. Dex, I know, but their official name is Liverpool John Lennon Airport. That's the shirt is there. That is our thing for 25. Toffee TV, the year 25, Liverpool John Lennon Airport. And they got it printed.
Yeah.
That's their name. But anyone can call it. You can call it whatever you want, but the real name is Liverpool John Lennon Airport, isn't it? But yeah, I would definitely go and sort of, get Fellows. I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, 06 skip, he's going to book a flight and you'll see it's Liverpool. Literally went from Liverpool Airport the other week. So I fly from there and have. I don't know. I don't know what the...
Yeah, I'm lost. What's going on?
I'm totally and utterly lost. It's like having New York Airport.
Yeah.
When it's called John F. Kennedy Airport. It's called JFK. Or LaGuardia is the other airport. It's not New York Airport, is it? No, Dex, cheers. I'm confused now because these are all bouncing all over the place. Danny's been flit. Are you sorting Danny out, Emma? As in Lego, which is what she'd love to link with you. Is that how you're sorting Danny out? Fair play. Because all I could see was just mad comments going, and I'm thinking, I haven't got a clue what's happening here. I have not got a clue.
Someone asked, would you be happy with Dwight McNeil on the right?
For this season? No, not at all.
I think if the left foot's the winger that's on the right, you need to have a little bit of a right foot as well.
And you've got to run.
Yeah. No, but like, I know people say you cut in and you can hit it with your left, but I feel like you still got to have that option of being able to cross it in with your right.
If I'm the left back playing against Dwight McNeil,
you know what he's doing.
I'm showing him onto the right side, outside. Because he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
He's not doing a thing. Because he hasn't got a right foot. And he's not running, he can't run.
Yeah.
If he's quick, then you're in a bit of trouble. He's not quick.
Yeah.
Dwight McNeil in the pockets, zone 14, is dangerous. Someone, I've just seen one there that someone mentioned, and I've just touched it and it's gone quick, but yeah, Jan Kuberminter would have been good, obviously, but
he hasn't really.
We've got Dwight.
Done amazing though, like you thought. And also that first game when we played Brighton and he started celebrating weird to the Gladys Street. Don't rate him after that. Even though he didn't score, he got an assist.
Yeah.
Weird.
Very weird. Dylan Backwet would be decent as well, the Blues, you're right. Especially when they were watching Omega. Seems a bit weird. But yeah. Yeah. Carl says Dwight McNeil skips right leg day. You know what? Catamo, Mark, I'm not sure about, you know. Seen some good, some bad. I'm just not sure. What
was that, Catamo?
Catamo, Genny Catamo. Not sure. Everton linked with him the other week. Daniel says Njai and Kubo as inverted wingers. McNeil and Fellows as traditional vibe. Yeah, that is a decent mix. Let's hope we do it. That's what we're looking for, isn't it? Oh, okay, Dan. Okay, now I'm with you. See, left hook, yeah, right. Or left hook someone. Yeah, get it. Yeah, Delafeo. Get him back. Pity his legs gone. I loved them. But his leg is knee, isn't it? Apparently.
Yeah, it's proper done in. He had the partnership with Better as well, didn't he? He was doing perfect.
I mean, Moyes would have had to like him. He doesn't really seem like a Moyes type player, but you never know. You
can live in fantasy world where he comes back and he's just amazing. And he has a healthy knee.
Blue Keeley says, do all clubs accept amortisation? Not sure how it's spelt. It's amortisation, but it's fine. Yeah, basically, because I think there's only Man City who pay up front, really. Chelsea, with a lot of them, pay a big chunk of cash up front. But a lot of it's because the selling club can put in their books 30 million.
Yeah, they've received.
If you sell a £30 million player, you've received £30 million if you want. The buying club only has to put what it's amortised over. You know what I mean? So essentially, say I want to buy James for £30 million and his club says, that's fine, you've hit 30 million. James's club might say, we want £8 million in cash though, up front. And then you'll pay the other 22 million over 4 seasons. That's how you do it. Because they're booking each year. They can put money in their sort of income stream each year that it's divided up for. But as the selling club, James can say, his club can say, we got £30 million for James, even though they haven't really, they've got 8 million or whatever. That's how most clubs do it.
Everton just put a video up and it's absolutely lashing there. Don't feel jealous of Ped and John.
No. No, not at all. Everton Viking says, I wouldn't take Jack Harrison if Leeds paid us. Truly awful player. We need some standards back as a fan base. He doesn't score, he doesn't assist, he isn't quick, he isn't skillful, he isn't technically good. All he does is run, and that's not enough. Fair play.
Don't think he likes Jack Harrison.
No. James Wallen says, Jack Harrison on a free, no issues in it. It's not a free though, is it? Leeds want 10 million, I think. James says, did you see that Harrison Armstrong's getting called Hollywood because he's doing all the flicks in training?
Nice.
Let's see. We'll see tonight, won't we? Up against people who want to kick him. Let's see if he can mix it a little bit. Yeah.
In the rain.
Mm.
On a rainy night in Accrington.
Yeah. Someone just said Sunderland are in for Granit Xhaka.
Isn't he? He's getting on now though, isn't he?
32. Mm. He was, no, Macker, he was. I still love Jerry, but he used the hands on the hips, bent over, like looking for his inhaler. Wasn't always a great look, to be fair. Carl says Defo Kubo will go all in on him. Now, Delafeo's knee's gone. They're talking about him retiring.
Yeah.
Which is really, he's only 30, I think, as well. Jack Radoni, yeah. I like Jack. I mentioned Jack Radoni to you the other day, didn't I?
Did.
I like him. Big lad. Big lad. Looks like he could do a good job.
What's the centre half called at Sunderland?
Which one?
The big one. You had like all the headers. Oh, you think he scored as well? I don't know. He just came into my head. That he looked like a combination of Jake O'Brien and Jared Brantwaite. I don't know where it came from.
Okay.
It's a Ballard.
Okay, mate. You do you. Get back to us when you're ready. I'm just seeing what Emma's saying here today. Still flirting, Emma and Danny. What do you think of El Canoes? A couple of people have asked that. I'm not sure about him. He scored a good goal at Spurs, didn't he?
Yeah.
But, not sure. Not sure. Ballard, yeah. It doesn't Ballard look like a mix of Jake O'Brien and Jared Brantwaite? And he wins loads of headers, so it works perfectly. Can't. I saw it did. Daniel, I agree. I thought Henderson would be going to Sunderland. They said he was. And he's signed for Brentford today. Isn't that a bit weird?
Yeah, that is
Free
weird.
transfer.
Yeah.
It's his club.
But then, he's 35 or 34. 34. Do you think it's small from Sunderland in a way? You know where we were talking about at the start, where is Everton too like sentimental with players and stuff like that? Does that show that that'd be really sentimental going for a 34-year-old who's...
I know, but if he's coming in free and he's what you need to sort of organise it and give you that experience.
But you'd imagine if he did go to... I feel like the offer would have been there for Sunderland, but you feel like Brentford probably have offered him more money or something.
Possible.
I don't know, it feels like such a... I don't know, it makes sense for Sunderland to sign him. The fact that they haven't means they've got a bigger plan in a way.
Yeah.
That's what I took from them not signing him anyway.
JT says is Mbumo too much for us, yeah. 65 million they want, don't they? Where are we? Yeah, he's going to be the captain, I think, Tom.
Yeah.
Brentford. I think that's what Andrews just said. And Diddy, I don't know, Baz, to be honest. And Diddy.
I'd have Diddy, 5 million.
Yeah.
Big, isn't he? He's good defensively. I know he's not the sort of the perfect signing where someone's going to be here and relied on for ages, but I think if you get him in for 5 million, he's someone that's very different to what we've got. And I think he fell off a little bit, but he was linked to all like the top teams just like a few years ago because of how good he was.
He wanted to stay at Leicester last summer when Everton wanted him. And I'd just leave him where he is. and go, you're all right. That's what I'd say to him. You're all right there in the Championship, but your club's about to fold.
Yeah.
Thought he was being clever staying at Leicester.
Yeah.
Because they offered him $5,000 more a week or something. So leave him where he is. Leave him where he is. Ian says, Baz and James, it's the mighty Darlow v Sunderland under 23s tonight. Steve Watson's black and white army. There you go.
Nice.
Ian, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Right, I'll do one more refresh on Premier. Don't forget to give Inside the Game podcast a quick subscribe. Quite a few of you have done so. It's much appreciated. I mean, you all should do it, really. It takes 1 second. There's no reason why you haven't subscribed to it. Got a Boss Everton linked one tomorrow. Really good. I enjoyed it anyway. Everton Viking says Regis Lebris, the Sunderland manager, and Sunderland's own transfer policy is to sign younger players, so that's why Henderson hasn't gone there. Both the manager and the club believe in investing in young players and developing them. Yeah. I just thought it'd either been a perfect sort of mix for them, but I don't think that. I think they're sort of accepting it'll be, really difficult for them to stay up this season, and maybe they just think we just keep with our plan. So fair enough. Ian says I'd go and get Dylan Bachwer from Strasbourg. Yeah. Everton Viking says just hope we can sign someone to enthuse the fan base. Be very happy with Barry, but just knowing how many players we need and more time passes, the more it feels like we haven't even decided on our actual targets. It makes you lose enthusiasm. I still believe we'll do well, but it feels like we're a bit behind the other teams. Maybe we are, mate. I don't know. James says, seen Henderson a month ago to Trafford Centre. Strange he's moved down there, but his family have stayed in this area. Suppose you go where Brentford might have been the only team that wanted him.
Yeah.
And paid them a decent whack, so he's gone. I'll go down there then.
Yeah.
Who knows? Never know, do you? You never know. There you go, yeah. Make sure you give the Al to stream a little thumbs up as well if you're watching it. Thank you very, very much. Semi-Charm Life says, James has been a wonderful inclusion to this channel, but he won't become a legend until he starts fighting seagulls.
Do I have to do that on stream?
Threaten them. Just threaten. I mean, that was all Ned did. And the minute there was an opportunity where he might have had
a fight with one
to be able to front it up, he bottled it. So
not good enough.
There you go. And Blue 96 says, still surprised Dukes and Dom don't have a team. To finish, James, are you surprised they don't have a team? No. Thank you, James Graham, for subbing.
No.
And thank you, Skippy, for subbing. No,
I think it, because they were, maybe Decore more so than Calvert-Lewin, but they were still negotiating with Everton for ages. That they're probably just looking for the best deal for themselves now. And if that opens up more towards the end of the transfer window, where clubs are panicking more because they can't get like the first or second choice, then they get them opportunities. Then I feel like that's probably what they're waiting for. Like, I feel like Calvert-Lewin will be looking at someone like a Newcastle or Arsenal now, who say if they lose Isaac or Arsenal don't sign anyone apart or just sign Gyökeres, then they could see a chance for them to get in there. So maybe I think they're probably just waiting it out.
Yeah. RC says James needs another marker though. He needs to fight fish or something different. Someone says James fights squirrels. I'll
fight the squirrel if it get me rep up in Toffee TV.
Yeah. Bobby Dempster says Oscar Bob appears to have just been made available from City.
I'd have Oscar Bob. I think he's a good player.
Yeah. Get all the good players.
I'll have McAtee and Oscar Bob. All right, I'll take them.
Grealish.
And
Kubo.
What was the other striker we linked to from City? Mubama or something?
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Divine Mubama.
Yeah.
Get them all.
Get Douglas Luiz as well. He was from City.
He was from City. Get them all in. Just get all City in and start winning things.
They've been good everywhere. They have to be good for us.
Yeah, definitely. Right, you beautiful people. We will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the match. Up the Toffees. See you later. Bye.